sun is out, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so am I. Anyway, roll the titles. Evening all, it is a Friday night, it is about 6:30 and RB is out test riding because we've got a load of bikes going out and a load more to build, so me and Phil are staying late at the garage to get stuff done. So off we go, test riding, and we are on this. I haven't been on one of these in a while. Lexmoto Tempest. Great little bit of kit, this one. Absolutely love these bikes. And great fun to be had. So this is the first test ride of 2. So the short test ride, just to check it is all good. As always, we go down to RB Bridge, where everybody hangs out, to see what it is like. And I still have my trade plate on my back. So we're going a little short ride. Basically do the same route that we did a minute ago on the Gixxer. If you haven't watched the Gixxer video, I had fun on that. So we're out on this one, quick test ride. Put about 5 miles on this, and then the final test ride on the day of handover. And poddling along at 30 mile an hour because it is a 30 zone. Yes, Mr. Car Driver, get ye over. Stick to your own side of the road. Are we going to get to the bridge before the lights change? That is the question. Yes, we are. Here we go. Just made it. And there's nothing on the other side, so what did they change? Silly things. Little old disused area there, all fenced off. That'd make a great little bike track behind there. So down in the Simpson we go, after I have terrorised the village earlier with the Gatling gun. It was like something from what was it? I was trying to think of Terminator, Predator. Very similar. Now go and watch that video, it was hilarious. But we're back on the 125. This one I have to run in at the required mileage, nice and steady and slow, and I'm taking my time tonight. Having a little bit of fun, having a ride, doing the obligatories. Well, this car's under the bridge, so we shall stay up this end. They're probably fishing or on their canal boat. Right, so we are going to, yeah, they are fishing, how about that? All the fishermen hunting for fish. Right, let's click down through the box. Very easy, even with the clutch in and the bike not moving, that you can kick down through the gearbox. Let's get the visor up and have a chat. Right, there we go. This is the Lexmoto Tempest, as you can see. Tail light on it's very bright. This is the grey version. They do a GT of this. The GT version looks very, very good in its blue paint scheme. But engine plate, you've got the bars around the front headlight. Just protect the headlight a little bit. I preferred a bit of mesh on that if you're going to go for the view on that. But look at this. Got a stainless can all the way down the side of the bike. Discs front and rear. And obviously to keep the required length of the bike, because the last part of the bike must be plastic. Stupid EU regulations. So the tail tidy and the hugger are down the back. Right, how to annoy a biker. Get on the bike from the wrong side. Display on this. Rev counter at the top, speed, gear indicator, miles covered, and your fuel gauge is on the right hand side. Now this has a side stand only. Look down there, just a side stand, no main stand with one of these. And little round mirrors. These little round mirrors, believe it or not, they may be small, but they do a really good job. And I can see that little white car that is just coming up behind me, which is alert. Oh look, 2 learners. We shall wait. And he's obviously got his automatic lights on. He hasn't. Old car. He's obviously using mother's car. Oh, I love it. You can normally see the driving schools in Milton Keynes, because most of them are in sort of 21, 22, even 23 reg cars. And then you can see the ones that are like, oh, I'll just use the wife's car and do lessons in the wife's car and advertise that I am a driving instructor, but I'll just use the mother-in-law's car. Yeah. Unless of course it's a personalised plate. It's a Yaris. Could have been worse, it could have been a Sportage, as Rhythmic and the boys like to point out. Bless him, we all started somewhere. We all had to learn to drive, we all had to learn to ride. Oh, alright, just tease me now. Look, people sat outside the pump having a pint. Oh God, I could kill for a glass of wine right now. Absolutely kill. Be a nice red Argentinian Malbec, or if it was a white, a nice Pinot Grigio. And then one goes, oh Rev, you posh bugger. No, I don't drink a lot of beer. I'm more of a wine drinker, mate, or I do like my spirits. I do like my whiskies, especially if you happen to get the Canadian Crown Royal. Now, come on, Mr. Learner, turn the corner. Come on, I'm doing very small 5 mile an hour. And I'm in second gear as well. Poddly, poddly, pod. But the Tempest, great little bike. I would say it's more sort, it's not a bobber. It's more sort of the cafe racer look. Some sort of scrambler with its knobbly tyres. But they call this the Tempest. AJS have obviously got the Scrambler 71, and WK, well, what can you say about my you know I like my WK Scrambler. So 125 Scrambler WK, and it's probably one of the best bikes I've ridden, but it's very similar to this. Go on, go, go, go. Look over your shoulder. Go, go, go. I am not, because obviously I have fast moving traffic and I am on a 125, even though I could be a bugger and pull out and make them go to the outside lane, but why inconvenience other people? Oh look, Ubers are everywhere in Milton Keynes at the moment. There are hundreds and hundreds of these scooters flipping around Milton Keynes. Oh, and most of them got their licences out of a cornflake packet, or you got a licence, yeah, or not a driving licence. It looks more like a fishing licence, mate, because you can't ride it to save your life. So we're enjoying the weather, we're having a poddle round. I've got my hoodie on with my armour underneath, so I've got my Kevy base layer on. Nomax armour. Everyone's like, what is it like? It's basically motocross armour that you pull over your head. Fits like a vest. I'm quite happy just puddling around at a nice steady speed, running the bike incorrectly. Let's get a bit of speed up actually. Another Uber. Oh, the darn things are everywhere. Back to the garage we go. Cup of coffee and a cigarette. I deserve it. I've been out all day bike riding. I've been on the spanners. I've got the jigsaw running. I've done a very good job, and I am going to go back to the garage now, build some more bikes. Miss out on doing my live stream because work comes first. Mrs. B's not in the best frame of mind with me at the moment due to the amount of hours worked, but needs must when you are in the bike business. Just tease me with McDonald's and KFC now. I know, horrible people. Oh, and you can smell that chicken. Oh. A nice steady 40 mile an hour. We're going to head back. Cup of coffee. We have done. By the time I get back, it's going to be 5 miles. Hooray. So first part of the ride test over. This one's out to one of our customers, who is, I believe, due to pick up on Wednesday. So it's only a few days away. We are prepping these bikes darn quick. We've got bikes going out everywhere at the moment. A lot of bikes going out. Sounds good. Best bit about it, you can look down the front, you don't need to look for an indicator light on the display, just look down the front, you can see your indicator flashing. Right, back to the garage we go. Cup of coffee waiting. As always, if you've enjoyed the video and you own a Tempest, let us know. What do you think of them? I think they're darn nice little cafe bike. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll hopefully be back on the live stream next week. I might even jump on tonight, I don't know, but you're probably watching this a day after I've told everybody I'm not live streaming. It does take me about a day to get stuff up because everything now is rendered in 4K. Yes, check it out, high res I'll be. But until next time, we are out riding. Be well, ride safe, and from RB, as always, it's a big goodbye from me.